Can an insurance bot ever really understand your needs?
Do you think I'd benefit from bundling my auto and home coverage?
Searching for homes with car dealerships nearby.
At Farm Bureau Financial Services, we'll help you save money and time by bundling your auto and home insurance. It's your future. Let's protect it. Farm Bureau Property and Casualty Insurance Company, Western Agricultural Insurance Company.
Okay, round two. Name something that's not boring.
A laundry? Ooh, a book club. Computer solitaire, huh?
Ah, sorry, we were looking for Chumba Casino. That's right, ChumbaCasino.com has over 100 casino-style games. Join today and play for free for your chance to redeem some serious prizes. ChumbaCasino.com. No purchase necessary. Void where prohibited by law. 18 plus. Terms and conditions apply. See website for details.
Ladies and gentlemen,
let's get started.
I have thought a lot in the last 24 hours.
Time to get your weekly sports fix.
By the skin of their teeth, they lost.
You know, then you can just ride it the whole thing.
With Stix.
I
swear we need some need that good software to where we can chop it up. You know, and we can start wherever the fuck we want to, and instead of having it fly, because for video purposes, man, we can have this shit live, man.
Well, yeah, I know. I wonder if we could do that through the new YouTube channel that we got out there for y'all.
Hey,
check out the Sports Fix with Stix and Anonymous Big Homie on YouTube. So
nobody want to see these mugs, bro. But they out there now, so it is what it is.
Hey, might as well get it popping when we got it popping. So it's out there now. So, but yeah. So what? Follow us on Twitter. Follow me on Twitter at Stix015. Follow this guy, Anonymous Big Homie, at homie_anonymous. Go to This Is Funner for more content, online content, and check out all This Is Funner merchandise while you're there. It's pretty dope. So, but yeah, This Is Funner has a lot of stuff on there, a bunch of different podcasts, new, young, and old. Huh?
Got stuff for all ages out there.
All ages. Yep. And then
kids are involved.
And he's got some new stuff hitting too soon. That's pretty sweet. So check it out. But man, what a freaking NFL day yesterday, homie. That was wild. Your Rams pulled it off.
It ain't nothing but a whole bunch more of the damn same, bro. It ain't nothing but a whole bunch. There's a whole lot of money being lost. Okay, a whole lot of stuff that's happening that ain't supposed to happen. Or if it did happen, it happened in about the wildest roundabout way that you done seen. Okay, all that shit you was talking. So the people already know you was talking some shit on the Jets, and your ass was close to being right.
Yes, sir. All the way down until the last 12 seconds.
I mean, what you gonna do? You gonna give Tom Brady a 2-minute drive? He don't even need 2 minutes. He only need a minute 50 something.
Yeah, what was it? Yeah, wasn't it a minute something left in that drive, or a minute something in that drive too? Man, oh man, I almost had you all talking. I had everybody hitting me up, calling me crazy. What the hell were you drinking when you saying that?
Exactly.
Hey, as bad as that pick was, that was not the worst of it throughout the day. But at least I had a shot on that one, because everything else I did not have no shot at.
Well, we might as well park the car right here and get out. But Tom Brady is Tom Brady, bro. I mean, we keep saying it over and over and over. What are you gonna do? Okay, but I gotta feel bad for this dude Zach Wilson, because the whole narrative that the network was putting out there was these dudes got the same birthday.
I was just gonna say that, yeah.
Same birthday, yet 20 years older. Except for Zach Wilson looks like he just jumped off of NSYNC, Backstreet Boys, or something, right? One of these boy band groups, and now he's quarterbacking. And he's righteous. You seen what he did first half. He came out, did his thing exactly like what he's supposed to do, right? Except for he's playing against Tom Brady. So given all of that, he couldn't beat Tom Brady, who's my age. Okay, number one, old as shit, one of the oldest dudes I've ever seen play football ever. Okay, linemen, all of that. Tom Brady got people leaving the game during the game causing big ass spectacles. We'll get into that too. Big ass spectacles, and still couldn't beat Tom Brady, man.
A biggest distraction from AB. What quarter was that? Was it like the third quarter? Third quarter, AB rolls out, takes off the shoulder pads, gives the peace sign, and I don't even think anybody on the team even knew.
They did. No, it's starting to come clear now. People, okay, so the investigative team didn't go out there and get this. This is all stuff that I haven't even done a whole bunch of research. Okay, but some of this stuff just flew on my desk. They wanted him to go in and told him to go in twice, and he said no. Okay, word on the street says he says no, I'm injured. Yep. Why is he dressed it?
Okay.
And then the word got out, and I think you put this out there too, offline, that he was upset that they was about to cost him his little $1 million worth of incentives, which he had 3 incentives that were all 333 each, which basically rounded up, that's $1 million. So, he could have hit all of them in that game based on what I saw that they were.
Right. And
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But here's the thing is, like, he was on the injury report all week or whatever, didn't practice. And like you said, why was he suited up? And then how these guys, how they are. Like, if you have a tweaked ankle or whatever, you're sitting out practice or whatever till you're 100% or whatever until game time. So you're telling me it sounds like AB was saying, "Oh, I'm injured, I can't play."
Yeah.
Well, he didn't look too injured when he took off his shoulder pads, threw him on the ground, and then started high skipping and jumping and throwing and sprinting off the field,
chunking up the dudes and everything. Yeah. He was right. He was ready to go. So after this whole interaction happened with Arians, and I don't want to go in, you better go in, and this kind of thing. Apparently, it's already then got out that Mike Evans goes over and has a conversation with him like, man, why are you tripping? This is how you're going to get your money. This is before he takes off anything.
Yep. Mike Evans was trying to hold him up.
And who else is not? Tom Brady done got him his money before on some incentive type shit last season, if I remember correctly. You don't think he was going to do it? Because look at what his alternatives was. A dude, I'm going to call him number 18 because I still don't know his name. Greystone, Gray Rock, something. I don't even know this dude who caught the pass coming down the field for the game-winning touchdown. Okay, I still don't know his name. Okay, you know his name. Yeah. I don't even know what his name is. And another cat who's gotten maybe 2 little highlight catches in a couple other games, but I don't know him either.
Yeah, with Godwin out as well, all the $1 million that he missed out on was right there for him to have. All he needed was 8 catches, 55 receiving yards, and 1 receiving touchdown. Like you said, he could have got all those in that game right there by the end of the game. That's all he needed for $333,000 each payout.
But instead, he wants to wild out in public. So basically, I'm cashing in my career right damn now. I don't give a shit about the NFL because you think you was untouchable before. Your ass is damn anthrax right now. You're done in the league, right? And I think I've said this before. I said this before at some point. I think it might have been last year when he was wilding out with the Patriots and the Raiders situation. Damn, that Vontaze Burfict hit must have been a mug, wasn't it?
Oh, messed him all up, dude.
His whole life was cool before that. Because if you go back in time, Marty McFly, I could have swore that time when he decided to take that video in the Steelers locker room and Tomlin got pissed off at him. Right. That was after he had come back after that big ass hit. That big ass hit must have tore his brain cells up, scrambled this shit like eggs.
Well, we saw that who was it? The Buffalo cornerback a couple years ago quit at halftime or whatever and walk out, right? Retire at halftime. I mean, there's no way this dude plays in the NFL again, right? It's got to be over.
Yeah, he's untouchable. Nobody wants him.
He basically got fired at halftime, or in game in the third quarter. Gets fired, gets thrown out, and says, "Hey, don't come back." So did he take? I heard Arian said, what Arian say? All right, get out or something like that to him, I guess, supposedly on the sidelines. So did he take that as, get out of the team? I'm already kicking you off the team, so you might as well just leave now. Or was it, okay, get out of my face, go sit on the bench, and we'll talk, after or whatever. But
I guarantee you it wasn't as bad as he, turned the volume up to. You know what I'm saying? I guarantee you it was just, all right, then we'll get out of here. Like, get out my face, probably. If you're not going in, just get out of here, man. Beat it.
Yeah.
He turned it into, get out of here, get out of here. I'm calling an Uber.
Yeah, an Uber where the dude was, said, hey, that's AB's right here. Hell yeah, I'll pick AB up, but aren't supposed to be playing. He said AB was happy as can be, like nothing happened, rolled out. AB's already doing cameos and stuff today all over the place, I guess. Like nothing happened. But I want to know, did dude get to the airport? They know they damn well didn't let him on the team plane, right? I haven't seen anything on that. There's no way they let him on team planes. So he catch economy class, first class on the way to Tampa Bay, find a flight, private jet. How'd he get back home?
I don't know. Knowing this dude, man, he probably got a PJ and got up out of there some kind of way, called up the NetJets or somebody and got out of there.
Had a connection.
Nobody was sitting next to this dude in a first class Delta somewhere. No way. Because that would have already made the rounds.
I was just going to say that would have been something would have been on there. AB's on my flight. I sat next to AB in first class. This is what he had to say.
If it was me, my phone would have been on voice memo the whole damn time. Okay. And I would have been chopping, editing clips the whole way. I would have been producing my damn ass off.
Yeah. Yeah. So there's no way. But hey, man, if it's mental health, of course, you hope the guy gets help. But man, I don't know how anything could be so bad that you decide to just quit when you're on your way to a Super Bowl year. And that's what you play the game for, right? You play the game to go to the Super Bowl. So what the hell was he thinking? Nobody knows what this guy's thinking anymore. But in my opinion, there's no way. I mean, he just chalked up his NFL career. When you walk out on a team like that, there's no owner or manager or coach that's going to want you to be on that team. You've gotten so many chances. There's no way.
No, I mean, clearly he don't care because in the Uber, you know what I'm saying, he's dropping mixtapes. You know what I'm saying? He's the mixtape assassin out here. Southern Smoke. You know what I'm saying? He's out here. The Cannon remix. I mean, he's out here with DJ Ski and all of these. I don't even know what's going on, man. And I don't know, bro. They're this wild. When I seen that he put a song out, I guess he was like, okay, well, I'm in the back of the Uber and I'm making this ride while I'm talking to the dude. Let me just hit send. Because apparently they got a timestamp that's when he did it.
Right.
While the game was still going on and finishing out. So, I don't know. Hey, if y'all want to go check out Pit to the Palace, this is a free promo because he need all the promos he can get. There's some Pit in the Palace shit. And if you Google Pit Palace and Antonio Brown, I'm sure you're going to get it. It sounds like all this other bullshit ass music that's out here. You know what I'm saying? This ain't real hip hop. You know what I'm saying? It's that jiggity. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is.
It's
you know
just spitting some lyrics to get attention. That's exactly what it is.
If you want that, it's all good. He ain't no Allen Iverson. He ain't no Shaquille O'Neal. You know what I'm saying? So if that's what y'all into and you want to hear AB spit mumble rap, do that.
Well, yeah, that's a different time. I mean, I was thrown off. I saw him start walking off. Like, what the hell's going on? As we were all texting in a group chat, like figuring out what the hell's going on with this dude. He knew it was the only time it would come out. Someone would report what happened and all that stuff. So, but that was crazy. Like you said earlier in the beginning, I think we were already live when we were doing this, homie. Wild games out there. Freaking, who the Patriots put up 50 on the Jaguars. Jaguars still suck. You know what's funny about that game? Remember I was telling you on Saturday night, I was looking at the plays of what we were going to try to figure out for Sunday, which didn't matter because we didn't figure shit out yesterday. But I think the team total was like 13.5. And I was like, okay, come on now. Team total for the game, the Jacksonville, they're like, what are they, 16-0 on their unders or whatever. I was like, there's no way that these fools can't get 2 touchdowns, at least garbage touchdowns. Even if I thought they were going to lose by 40, I would at least say that they could get 2 garbage touchdowns. These fools scored 10 points. What a mess they are. We'd be dumbfounded to not talk about your boy Joe B and Jamar Chase on your fantasy team. No, homie, you finally made the right play, and those dudes went off.
He finally made the right play. I've been making the right play all damn season to get to this position. I slipped one time. I don't even know what happened, and I was on some Rumpelstiltskin shit. I don't know. I fell asleep at the side of the tree stump and woke up, and I had Jimmy Garoppolo in. I don't know how that happens.
Yeah, that was no bueno. That could have made a difference.
Those boys lit it up, okay? And I mean, I had this down as one of the first notes. If we didn't do this joint right here, dude, we gonna need to see a whole bunch more of Cincinnati and KC right through the years. You know what I mean? With this squad, this is what I'm saying. I think Cincinnati is just getting started because they did it. I think they did it a little bit different than anybody else would do it when you're talking about building a squad. Their offense and the playmakers are already there, right? But they still need to keep Joe Burrow off of his ass.
Yeah.
They need to keep him clean. So the beef was, if you go back to the draft, why y'all gonna pick Jamar Chase? You know what I'm saying? When you could have got Penei Sewell. You see that? I mean, clearly that turned out to be the right damn play because they got the Rookie of the Year. So they can come back and get on this 2nd round, 3rd round, 4th round, whenever the hell offensive line dudes.
Yeah.
Okay. And come back because the defense done rebuilt itself.
And maybe not try to have him do quarterback sneaks where he can tweak his knee. It don't matter what quarter it is or whatever, keep him back in the pocket and throw the ball or hand the ball off.
Let's speak on that real quick. That last sequence in the 4th, I mean, were the writers they had the earpieces on at that point? They're like, no, that's a foul. Throw a flag right there.
Yeah,
we need to get him another set of tries. I looked at the play-by-play, and it was 1st down, sneak. I think two sneaks. Then a Joe Mixon, then a 4th down, flag,
yep.
And then, and I think it was another Joe Mixon, stop. And this is all at the 1. All of this shit's at the 1. They had at least 6 plays at the 1. I mean, I really should pull it back up, but I mean, just for continuity.
But yeah, that's exactly what happened. I mean, exactly what happened in the, what was it? The 2nd or 3rd down was the Burrow 2nd down must have been the Burrow sneak where he tweaked his knee, and then they had the backup quarterback come in and down the ball for the field goal try.
Mm-hmm.
That was who knows what the hell is going on. I mean, that was all what the matter. Still, you don't want to give Mahomes a ball with 35 seconds, I guess. But
all right, so Pete, here's why you were talking. Okay. So 3rd and 1 is the first one. So they had a nice little off tackle play on 2nd and 5 from KC 6 to get it to 3rd and 1 from KC 2-yard line. Okay. Now this is with 2:10 left. Joe Mixon, 1 yard. Okay. 2-minute warning. 1st and goal. Joe Burrow up the middle. No gain. Timeout. Joe Burrow up the middle. No gain. Timeout. 3rd and goal. KC 1. Joe Mixon up the middle. No gain. Timeout. Right? 4th down KC. Joe Burrow short pass. Penalty. Oh, no, we ain't going to let this go down like this. We ain't going to let him go down like this.
Flag on the play.
Let's get him again. All right, let's run it back. 4th down again. Okay, half the distance. Short incomplete pass. Penalty. Run it back again. 1st down. I'm trying to tell you, man. And then they said, hey, we taking Joe Burrow out the damn game. They sent the dude to go in just to kneel.
Yep.
They
sent kneel and then get the grounding and then bring on the field goal kicker.
And they ran that last 45, 50 seconds off. And which was, you know what I'm saying, on some shit Bill Belichick would do, some shit Vrabel's been doing. You know what I'm saying? Don't even leave no time left. And I feel it. You know what I mean? I would have liked for them to just gone for the kill and made one of those damn plays from the one.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And really, you know what I'm saying, showed some force and win that game. But hey, whatever, they won it.
Well, you know, and I mentioned earlier that the Patriots put up 50, Seahawks put up 51.
Hey.
Now everybody's a Seahawks fan again against the Lions. Which
I'm hearing all the news everybody's talking about was that the last home game for Russ and Coach Pete right now.
That's what everybody wants to think. There's no way that's happening, right? I don't care what they hear on Russell Wilson's, whatever they want to make of Russell Wilson's press conference. You know, everybody's hitting us up. They want changes. You know, okay, this is like I said last week or weeks ago or whatever it was. This is the first losing season with Coach Pete and Russ. You know, I'm not saying that the game plan that they implemented yesterday is going to be the save them all or whatever, but you know, they showed that if that's the way that Pete wants to play, run the ball and then open up those short passes, that's the way he wanted. It all came to fruition yesterday, but I don't think it's the last year of Pete and Russ. I think at least one more year with both of them at the helm there. We'll see. I mean, there's going to be a lot of speculation, a lot of talk in the offseason about it, but I don't see why you do it and why you move away from that. It depends on what ownership wants, what Jody Allen and her team to figure that out. But, you know, do you want to do it into a complete rebuild, I guess? I mean, that's about the only way you can do it. But if you do a complete rebuild, you got to get rid of both of them.
Judy was boring.
Hello.
Then Judy discovered ChumbaCasino.com.
It's my little escape.
Now Judy's the life of the party.
Oh, baby, mama's bringing home the bacon.
Whoa, take it easy, Judy. The Chumba life is for everybody. So go to ChumbaCasino.com and play over 100 casino-style games. Join today and play for free for your chance to redeem some serious prizes. ChumbaCasino.com. No purchase necessary. Void where prohibited by law. 18 plus terms and conditions apply. See website for details.
You know, because, you know, what
I see what the fan frustration is, because I just saw the Seahawks put up a 50 burger with ease. So you're trying to tell me, why couldn't y'all do that all season? Why couldn't you do that in division? I know that we know it's the Lions, but how come I couldn't see any of that offensive play versus the damn 49ers, versus the damn Cardinals? Okay, versus the Rams. That's, if I'm a Seahawks fan, that's what the hell I want to know. Because why didn't I see that in division versus these guys? Forget all of the other teams, because everybody Seattle beat is not a playoff team. Go down the line. You know what I'm saying? So they can beat up on people, but how come I didn't see that versus the dogs in our division to get us in the playoff? That's what people would be pissed off at.
Right. And you have to play those, you know, like you said, in the division twice a year. So those are the teams you need to beat and to be in the playoffs and put up some offensive numbers. Hey, you know what? It was a trash year. Didn't go the Seahawks way. So, you know, it's going to be a lot of conversation next week when they play at Arizona. There's a division game. See how that works out for them and see what they can put up. If they can put up another impressive performance on offense, would be nice. I mean, since Rashad Penny's came back, he's rushed for 130 something. He had like 70, I think, against the Bears, and then 100 and something yesterday. So as long as Penny stays healthy through the week, he didn't come out with any nicks and tweaks or whatever, then you know, this should be another solid run game performance, because that's what's been working for him. So
you heard all of this chatter with people talking about, since the Seahawks signed Peterson, that Penny's been balling out, like Peterson's been in his ear, giving him some game, and they should bring him on as a running backs coach.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I mean, that's just pure luck if you call it like that. I mean, I like the mojo, but that's pure luck, bro. He ain't got no uniform on.
Hey, whatever's making Penny do his thing, man, and keep it around. The good juju running around there, man.
And you talked about. Oh, my bad. Go ahead.
I was gonna say, and you just learned from one of the greatest, AP. Hell yeah, at least keep him through the rest of the season and see what happens, inactive or not.
Right. But see, you talked about it. So next week, what it's going to boil down to is these two division matchups. And we need them good Seahawks to come through and play these Cardinals tough, because clearly I don't give a damn what happened with the outcome with Arizona and the Cowboys. I still think, I don't know what happened to the Cowboys in that game, to be honest with you. Yeah, what did I tell you before the game started? I had the Cowboys. I don't know what happened.
Hey, I was with you. I would have said they covered too. They've covered all year.
So I need them Seahawks to go ahead and do that, so we can, because we don't know what the hell the good Rams house is going to do versus the hated 49ers. You know what I mean? It could be all bad. So I just need the Cardinals to lose, you know what I'm saying, for good Rams purposes in this situation for the short term, because everybody's in right now the way it looks. So we would rather have the better seed situation for the home field. That would be nice, as we can start marching, have one home game before we end up back in the SoFi for the Super Bowl. Hopefully, if that's the way it boils out. But I don't never put anything past these 49ers, man. I'm telling you, they went from, well, they've pretty much been my most consistent team. I'm looking at my PR right now. They haven't fallen past 12 all year. So when we were talking about who was the team you ain't trying to see right now, you don't want to see those guys in the playoffs. I don't give a damn who quarterback they get, because it don't look like it matters.
No, I think their running back room is healthy again in San Francisco. And I think it boils down to San Francisco wins and they're in this week. And then it's San Francisco and New Orleans, really the last two fighting for that playoff spot. So San Francisco wins, they're in, and I don't know what the tiebreaker rules go with New Orleans, but they're not checked off the box yet. So
yeah, I think in that one, it's either or, I think, right? I think it's or no. I think if San Francisco wins, if I'm not mistaken, the Saints are out and the Eagles fly. I think that's the way it go. I think that's the way it go. Now, if you flip the other side of the coin and talk about the AFC, I think it became real clear real quick yesterday. Because once the Chargers won, it was like, okay, everybody's out. You know what I mean? Yeah. Everybody's out. Now it's literally just the Raiders and the Chargers for the last spot, and that's it. And if I ain't mistaken, they might damn play each other.
Yeah, they do. They play next Sunday.
That's gonna be. Ooh, see what I'm saying?
So
when it all boils down.
Winners in, yep, for sure. Now just working on seeding between them, Indianapolis Chargers and Vegas. One of them's not going to get in between the Chargers and Vegas. So one of them.
What are the Raiders still doing in there, man? They're like a damn roach, man. They won't get killed, bro. With all of the stuff that they done had going on in that franchise from this season, it's damn snowing. I thought we was done with this bullshit, man. Oh my God.
It's been some wild weather up here. It's raining. It was snowing. It's sunny. It's been all sorts of madness.
It just rained enough yesterday to clear off everything to make it almost look unnoticeable. Now look. Wow. See? Hot one. Hot shit. It's snowing right down now. Weather report.
Yo, I woke up at like 6 this morning. I heard this loud bang, right? And I was like, what the hell is that? Like, I didn't know what the hell it was. I look outside, and I wish I would have took a picture of this. But it was like 6 a.m. There was this damn icicle stuck on my deck on the top of the railing, pointing like at the sky, like at an angle at the sky. And that motherfucker must have been like at least 2 feet long. Yeah. And then again at like 8:00, I heard it again. I heard this big crash, boom, bang. And I was like, oh, that had to have been the icicle. Walk out and that thing's all shattered. So from the rain and everything that was happening, coming down, and the weather and the sun coming back up. But yeah, it's been a wild one out here today. And you got snow down there. I wouldn't be surprised you wake up to a couple inches.
Literally right now. Literally like it hasn't stopped. Like this was last Saturday.
Wow.
Basically.
Yeah.
Straight up.
That's
Straight
crazy.
up. Yo. This is wild, bro. And see, I was supposed to drag my ass up after dealing with these doctors and shit, and was gonna go get a damn snow shovel because I said I'm gonna be prepared for February. You know what I mean? When it snows again, right? Shit, here we go. I'm messing up again.
Hey.
It's all good. Look, I ain't going no damn where. Y'all, everybody in the world got damn COVID, Omicrons, and so yeah, I'm really ain't going no damn well now.
You ready just to post up again? No worries. Hey, but anyways, you were saying about the Raiders. Yeah, they've been up and down, and all of a sudden they win a couple in a row after the John Gruden fiasco, which, you know, probably still in court for those $1,500 or $15,000 arguments he wants to make, or cases he wants to apply to the Raiders. So now that they're back,
they can't be killed. Okay, the Raiders are like damn Arnold Schwarzenegger Terminator, bro. You know what I'm saying? They cannot be killed. If they make it in the playoffs, they will be the only team in the playoffs with a negative plus minus. And when I say a negative plus minus, I ain't talking about they got outscored by 3 points all season and they got in. No, they'd be, as it stands right now, they are minus 68, bro.
Jeez.
So if they get in, that's going to be like, they're going to be chum served up unless, well, no, that wouldn't happen. Okay, unless the Chiefs win. Okay, this is where I can see some crazy stuff happening. The Chiefs win, that means the Titans play wild card week. And they would be the top seed and the Raiders would be the bottom, for example. Raiders got a shot.
Yeah, they won 3 in a row and they play the Chargers. What do we know? What do we know about the Chargers? I mean, one week we think they're good and young Herb is on fire, and the next week, they play like poo-poo. I mean, what the hell's going on? I mean, we don't know. I don't know anything about them. I thought them and Cincinnati were doing the same thing in the middle of the season, but then Cincinnati seems to be playing well and straight up getting their game together at the right time. But the Chargers, I know, are just, seem like you don't know what they're going to be. You don't know what's going to show up.
The Raiders might play this enough. Well, let's see. This could work out. Same thing with the Titans too. The Raiders could play this well enough to get Waller back, and they will be at close to whatever full strength is for the Raiders. But see, at the same time, the Titans could play this, and then Derrick Henry comes back at the same time. I don't think Derrick Henry would come back for a week 1 wild card situation. I think if they got to bye, he's playing that first game. If I'm not, I haven't seen no injury updates. I'd have to look in on this, but he's been gone for a good long time. So I think this could be significant. And I think the Raiders literally are just chilling with Waller. Like, we'll just, we're going to try to use this and be smart with it. So I think I will be looking at y'all injury reports, everybody, when y'all checking this out. See if Waller's going to play for next week, because that's going to be major versus the Chargers. And then if he's back at full strength versus the Chargers and they happen to sneak in, man, they might be a little bit dangerous, because Derek Carr's no joke. Okay, he's in top, if I ain't mistaken, top 5 or something in PFF and all of this. And I'm going, who? This guy?
Silently gotten in there, man.
Yo.
Silently gotten in there. Well, the new Hunter Renfrow connection's looking pretty good for him. So, and like you said, Waller comes back, it could be very interesting. You got anything else on yesterday's games, or Big Ben and his final farewell? And
well, I mean, we can get into that. I mean, because last week I went in on Baker Mayfield just because I was observing how Terry Bradshaw did him on the pregame on that last game that the Browns had. He went at Baker. I'm talking about the rawest way in that game that they had, that they ended up losing. I think that was Baltimore, because that was 2 weeks ago, because we skipped one of the pods last time. They lost to Baltimore 16-10, and that was horrible.
Right.
So, and you took up for him. You took up for Baker. So, I mean, they don't have nothing to play for. They're out because of that Chargers win. They're done.
Yeah, they're all both done. Yep.
So now all they have to do is that what their mission is to send Ben Roethlisberger home. That's what their mission is. Are they motivated to do that? Or is Ben Roethlisberger more motivated to win this game so they don't have that Tomlin losing season that they've never had?
Yeah,
right?
They're what? Yeah.
7-1.
7-7-1 or 8-1. Yes, but the funny thing about that too is, I don't know if you saw this, but I noticed, I think it was Saturday the line was Pittsburgh +3, and I believe it's already up to Pittsburgh -3 now, or -2.5.
What? Really? Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it went all the way in the opposite direction, with everybody buying into the Pittsburgh hype right now.
Wow. Okay. So the Worldwide Open, it was Pittsburgh to 1.5. And that was probably just on the strength of Baker playing like ass and everything else going on. And then it turned to, let's see, when did I do this? Thursday, it was 3, like you said, to Cleveland.
Yeah.
Now it done flipped another 5.5 points back the other way to Pittsburgh 2.5. I mean, I don't know. What do I have this? I have this, if I had to look at it. Oh, I got them 2 points to Cleveland. So the second one would have been right. Yeah, it would have been closer to being right. I think I would have taken Cleveland if it was -1.5, based on what we've seen from Pittsburgh when it first opened at 1.5. I wouldn't have taken Pittsburgh to be favored over no damn body.
No.
So when it went to 3, I probably would have said, okay, maybe this is a dog or pass situation. I will take Pittsburgh, or whatever. But now it's back to Pittsburgh. I'm like, come on, man. This should be like, this is easy. This is, I mean, it should be.
Yeah. What the hell do we know has been our motto this year, unfortunately. But hey, yeah, I think I'm not buying into the Ben Roethlisberger hype. He might have 35 completions, but about 20 of them are going to go to Najee Harris on a dump down for 5 yards. I mean, he's not going to.
Harris going to kill him.
He's not going to go out like a Kobe with a 50-point game, 60-point game, whatever he had, shooting the ball 75 times. So, I mean, hey, mad props to him for lasting this long, but I think we all saw the writing on the board that it was about time. And
lasting this long. Tom Brady's like 5 years older than this.
True. Brady's still rolling. So we'll see what happens.
This is crazy. We look at people like Rivers and all of this. Rivers gone. Roethlisberger gone. Eli gone. That was the next group.
Yeah.
After Tom Brady. You know what I'm saying? Well, Tannehill's still here. That little motherfucker. Okay. Tannehill's still around here. But he wasn't like a first-round guy. You know what I'm saying? And he got, if he wouldn't have landed softly in Tennessee, he'd be out the league like Josh Rosen too.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Tannehill caught a lucky break, bro. You know what I'm saying, with Tennessee and wanting to build that squad. But back to these dudes, yeah, I don't see that with Roethlisberger in this game. Like I said, I would have did a dog or pass situation back in the day, which would have landed me on Cleveland anyway. So I don't give a damn. These 2.5, I would take that with Cleveland's run game, and their offensive line and whatever they do on defense. But I just don't see Pittsburgh doing. I just seen them look too horrible all year. I mean, the eye test don't tell me a damn thing, apparently.
No.
So I just got to rely on the PR, and the power rank says this is Cleveland. Easy.
And you know me and the over. So I think this one, this one's at 41.5. After what we saw, what was it, that Thursday night game where Pittsburgh only scored in the second half, but man, this could be a steady dose of Najee Harris and Nick Chubb game and Kareem Hunt and, DeForest Henderson or whatever his name is. And D'Ernest. Yeah. D'Ernest. I don't know why I couldn't remember his name. I picked him up, but yeah, I mean, this definitely might be an under game if we look at that. So we'll see.
But what the hell do you know? You probably looked at last night's game and was like, that's going to be under 2. Because I was looking at all the running back stats. We're going over. And then look, blowed out. Blowed out. The damn Cook didn't do a damn thing for the Vikings. Okay. Jones didn't really do much. He hit his over, though. But Aaron Rodgers didn't give a damn how many negative degrees it was out there. It was just bang, bang, bang. So, and Pittsburgh weather is, I'm just looking at it right now, their weather is pretty much like ours. They're in the high 20s, you know what I'm saying, right now. So that's nothing for them. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? They walk out in flip-flops in that.
Yeah, for either one. I don't know. We'll see. Is Baker, I don't know what the injury report on Baker. I see he's wearing a big old brace on his shoulder again still, but,
he's going out. He don't know no better.
No,
he's gonna keep going out. Whether it's to his and this is what I do like about him, because he's willing to go out regardless, whether it's to his detriment or he goes out there and lights it up. He ain't trying to have being hurt be an excuse, and that's one thing I do like about dude.
I agree with you 100%. I think all right. Like I said, this is probably going to be, I think it's going to be an under game, steady dose of this. So you know what's going to happen. Baker and Roethlisberger are going to show up and show out tonight. So we're going to take a look at their overpassing here in about 5 or 10 minutes as soon as we jump off this bad boy.
Yes, sir.
So we can get started on the right foot. A full week of the new year, things are going to turn around for us, homie. I feel it. 100% certain.
Well, hey, good thing there's hockey. Okay.
That's right. Well,
that's all I got to say is good thing that the NHL season is still popping.
Yeah, you're gonna have to start getting that NHL groove, man. You were on fire the last few years in hockey, so we'll get you back rolling with hockey, and that'll help out with some of that will definitely help with this year starting in 2022.
Yeah, for sure.
All right. Well, shit, we just wanted to pop on here real quick and get one out for you all. So, check it. If you're seeing this, you'll see it on YouTube. If you're hearing this, check out the YouTube channel, Sports Fix with Stix and Now Big Homie. We out there now. Don't forget to subscribe, rate, and review the show. Go to thisisfunner.com for more podcasts and online content. Grab some merch while you're there from the Funner family.
Do that.
Follow me on Twitter at Stix015. Follow this guy at homie_anonymous. And use that hashtag Stix and Sports like y'all been doing. We appreciate y'all listening. Like we said, it's fun trying to get this thing rolling in the right direction. Anybody out there, looking to give their business a little shout out, get to us. We can get you pointed in the right direction. So what else you got for the people, homie?
Man, nothing, man. I just got a little network shout out, man. The producer, Chris Donovan, he's on his job. Hard-working dude, man. Posted the other day. Check it out. This is Funner. You'll see a nice little come up if you're trying to get your podcast. He will help you bubble. If you did it for us, do it for you. This is fun.
That was Sports Fix with Stix. Thank you for listening, and don't forget to subscribe, rate, and review the show. If you want to join the show, use the hashtag Stix and Sports.
Winners don't make excuses.
With Lucky Land Slots, you can get lucky just about anywhere.
Dearly beloved, we are gathered here today to... Has anyone seen the bride and groom?
Sorry, we're here. We were getting lucky in the limo and we lost track of time.
No, Lucky Land Casino, with cash prizes that add up quicker than a guest registry.
In that case, I pronounce you lucky.
Play for free at LuckyLandSlots.com. Daily bonuses are waiting. No purchase necessary. Void where prohibited by law. 18+. Terms and conditions apply. See website for details.